Flanked by Prime Minister Sarah Kugongelwa-Amadila, Finance Minister Kale Sletwine, Education Minister Katrina Hanze-Imarwa, as well as his team of presidential advisors, President Geingob said he called the media briefing to converse on three major issues currently dominating the national conversation. These are the current voting by teachers to strike or not, and last week's ratings by Fitch Ratings Agency, which turned Namibia's economic outlook from stable to negative. Another issue was his impending trip to the US and the subsequent media reports it generated. Commenting on the possible strike, the president acknowledged that the strike would be procedural, having gone through all phases until a dispute was declared. He pointed out that in a democracy, everyone had a right to strike.
To appeal to teachers to think twice. I know they are voting. They are voting, I understand. For any human being, if you are asked, do you want 8% salary increase or 5%? Any human being will say, I want to get more money. So it's the easy topics we use. We use emotional issues close to people's hearts, those who are suffering, and try to use that. Of course, they will say yes, but at what cost?
The Prime Minister, as well as Education Minister Hanze-Imarwa, also added to the issue of the possible strike by teachers.
So what we are saying now is that we really just have the back against the wall. It's about being populist and reckless towards the Namibian nation and being responsible on the other hand. So we choose to be responsible and face the pain of a strike and sustain the fiscal sustainability of the country and of the development of this country.
I want to make it very, very clear that when you vote in favor of the strike, that would not give you the 8%. It is false if that information has been given to the teachers.
With regard to the Fitch ratings, President Geingob pointed out that the changed outlook was not as a result of carelessness by government.
But we undertook to see where we can stop the wastage. Strike or no strike, we decided on that. So we took actions to stop any tender that we suspect that somehow some unethical methods were used will be stopped. We are continuing with that. We will have forensic investigations in certain issues. We are looking also at how to stop wastage.
Finance Minister Kale Sletwine also pointed out that the ratings, although expected, came quicker than anticipated, causing ripples in Namibia's small and open economy.
These actions we are taking, and not all of them are going without pain, but it is the right thing to do. And we will, during the mid-year review and the coming MTEF, follow through with those actions to, as I said, prevent sliding into a situation that is more difficult to get out and would be really becoming unsustainable.
Turning to presidential trips and his impending official visit to the US, President Geingob maintained that the presidency does not travel for purposes of subsistence and travel allowances, adding that a deliberate attempt was made to reduce the size of the accompanying delegation to 32 people, which includes the security detail, while other cost-cutting measures were also undertaken.
And therefore I said, I'm not going to travel to UN just to go and sit in my hotel room to have 15-minute speech and come back. I said last year, when I will go to UN, I will arrange other side activities to make maximum use of my trip to UN. Because of that, invitations are there, there are side actions. I'm not going there to sleep. I said, I don't want to sleep in a hotel, therefore I want to have other side activities.